Good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for Thursday, February 2nd. Somewhat back to normal in the shop. Yesterday felt like a crazy day. That I just felt like there was a lot going on. Did you feel the same way?
Maybe because we had a lot going on, right? Good morning.
So, it was funny because we had a group of people in the store.
Creative Connections was here.
That had not been here since 2019. So, pushing 3.5 years. Fun group. And, funny to have people back in the store because in my mind, I didn't know if I was talking yesterday. That was the first time they've been in the store and you didn't make me talk.
Really?
And the funny thing about that is, I was just reminiscing, as busy as it was yesterday. I was reminiscing in my own mind about how different the store must look to that group of people. Like there's like 10 times the amount of product. There's a quarter of the space. And then in the middle of the whole thing, a guy that I really like came in and I was talking to him about vacuums and stuff. And I've always enjoyed when he comes in the store. He and I always have nice conversations. And he's like, you guys must be doing 4 times the amount of business. And I'm like, I don't know if it's 4 times the amount of business, but we're selling 4 times the amount of stuff. And I was just thinking about everything that's changed and gone on since this whole thing, like these live streams and the way this store runs my life now. So, just a busy day in the shop. So we are a little short-handed today. We got that phone call. I think Shauna needed some help today. So Alex is working from home. Actually, Alex is taking the day to help run the Munchkin. And it was indeed a very busy day yesterday. I do think we got all the fillable orders out yesterday for the most part. Somebody is asking how you are because I think they've noticed your hazmat mask. What I need to get her is one of the old doctor, like the old scary pandemic masks.
I have a cold and I don't feel great, but we have
I was like,
so
you
much
should
going
stay
on.
home today.
Do you know this? It's when I have a cold. That's when, I miss my mom every day, but I particularly miss my mom when I have a cold. Because my mom would buy me popsicles, and I would stay at home and lay on the couch, and she would make me, my mom loved us through food. Like
oh my
she
God,
wasn't,
her food was unbelievable.
she wasn't I don't know if it was that generation or being Korean, but she wasn't I love you so much, I hugged you or anything.
That just doesn't seem like a Korean thing. I could be totally wrong about that, but like when we hang out with our crowds of Koreans, nobody talks about how lovey and touchy-feely their parents are.
Yeah,
it's normally the exact opposite.
We all talk about how we got beat. That's how we... So, but that's when I I miss my mom. Anyhow, Zippy Bags was super fun yesterday. So I sent out, you got many emails from me because I couldn't, of course, send them all in one email. But I did send out my little cheat sheet notes and the video. You should have gotten the video. If you did not get either of those 2 things and you want them, just email me and I will forward the email to you. But yeah, that was fun. I thought we were gonna get two done, and we got 1 done. But once you've done one, you'll get fast and you'll just be able to do them all. You could cut them all out and just assembly line them and just get them done. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, Jeannie this morning was like, was I just sick like a couple of days ago?
Yeah, because I feel like I was on the live feed wearing my mask. I don't want to get Patrick sick because he is going to States with Violet.
I practice self-care.
He's been going to bed early. I've been like burning the candles at both ends. But Violet, I want all of you to send her good positive vibes. But I went last night because they had a dress rehearsal, and this is for We the People, which is a constitutional contest that they run with high schools, and she killed it. Her group, I tell you, like they get up there and their depth of knowledge, it's just
their ability to produce evidence.
Yeah. And it's so impressive. I
can't wait.
Yeah, I was like, that's my girl. That's right. You killed it. I was just like so proud.
Violet and Kai both got scholarship announcements yesterday, which is super exciting.
We're totally flexing right now.
No, like I mean, we're really fortunate. Like,
we're lucky.
The kids are great, and
so we were super super excited, and so I went and watched that last night because I'm staying here and running the store, and Patrick's leaving tomorrow, and he's going to be down in Vegas.
I am out of the store tomorrow and Friday, and I will be with these kids, and like those of you who've tried to reach out to me on the weekends have probably figured this out. I'm very protective of my personal time. I'm the exact opposite of this one, but so I will not be easily reachable tomorrow, and Saturday I'm out. My phone is off all day Saturday because I'm going to be paying attention to what's going on at We the People. So if you need something that involves me, the best thing would be to get to me today.
Yeah.
And I think I did a good job yesterday. There were a ton of messages and I got to everybody but one.
I've gotten to nobody.
And so, do you want me to clean your glasses too?
Does anyone who's local, I need to get rid of some of this. Anyone who's local, so Bonnie Rogers came in and she said she no longer needed this. So if somebody who's local, the first one to say they want it, if you want this stabilizer,
the first person to show up to get it. It's too hard to manage.
No, because then they all come down to get it, and it's like, oh, sorry, you came down, but you don't get it. That's not smart. So this is a stabilizer organizer.
That's Jeannie's way. You know what Jeannie did yesterday? For the first time in 8 years, I wasn't even really sure what was going on. And then all of a sudden, Jeannie's on the phone, and I hear Jeannie go, "Sir, I'm the owner." And I was like, "Oh shit." She's I wouldn't want to be that guy.
You ran in the back.
I ran in the back. I was like, Jeannie just told somebody she's the owner. Because normally what happens is somebody comes in and it's like, I want to see the owner. I'm entitled. And Jeannie goes, he's the owner.
I never say that. I never. But I had somebody on the phone yesterday that needed a little.
Yesterday was one of those days.
We had some people come
Creative
in.
Connections gals, if you're watching, this
great.
does not apply to you.
It doesn't apply to you at all, but I just had somebody
it was like back to back people that were like, I don't understand how the world hasn't gone back to normal yet.
Yeah, we had somebody come in and they were upset that
I'm sorry, your provincial mindset does not exist in the world.
Patrick. But they were like they literally said to me, it was about supply. Like we get for you what we can when we can get it. Like, of course we want to provide wonderful service and get you all your stuff in a timely manner. And something hadn't arrived, and I just said, it's supply chain issues. And she said, those should be fixed by now.
The world's had 2 years to get back to normal.
I know, right? It's amazing because you go, how could everything be normal? And then it's still not normal. And will it ever be normal? But maybe this is the new normal.
No, it'll get back to normal.
I hope so. But it's
People
hard.
forget
It's
that other
hard. I
parts
get
of the
it.
world or other people exist.
Yeah, it's hard to be patient. And I get it. I get it.
We
But,
have children too.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, there are days where we deal with lots and lots of piles of poo.
So stabilizer, Debbie Shiver wants it. So we weren't even paying attention.
Yes, we didn't even put it up. We were complaining. We're complaining. Debbie, this is for you. They don't even make them anymore. This is what we use in the store, so I
You
can't
ladies
even
better
sell it
watch
to
out.
you.
She owns the store.
Yeah, yesterday I wasn't taking it. It wasn't. Usually I can just take it with a smile, but yesterday I don't feel great. Today might be one of those days too.
Jeannie goes, you can't leave me in front of the store for 2 whole days.
I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen, Patrick. I said, what would Patrick do? Because my innate thing was to say, come and get your stuff and don't come back again. That was what was like the next thing that was getting ready to come out of my mouth. But I went, Patrick would never do that. Patrick would never. I heard him do that once.
It takes a lot to get me there. I don't get mad.
And the gentleman I was speaking to on the phone called and apologized.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
It's funny how that always works out.
Did you not know that? Yeah, he called and apologized. Anyhow, okay, let's get back onto more productive things. We will not make you listen to any more of that. I guess it's kind of a.
It's kind of what? A morning. It's welcome to the morning bitch session at A1 Vacuum and Sewing. We are cleansing our mind and fixing our auras today. So they're not.
Patrick's more patient than I am.
So Michelle at one point told me I'm the only person she knows that can walk into a fight and then have people. I can't remember how you put it. You were like,
walk into confrontation and have the person you're confronting say thank you when they leave.
Patrick is very diplomatic.
Yes.
I can be. So I wanted to talk about the hoops.
Oh man.
So and I talked about them yesterday. If there is anyone on the live stream, we got 46 hoops we did not order. I'm going to be sending those back, but in my conversations with brother,
we ordered 2.
We ordered 2
of those 46 that they sent us.
48.
48.
So I have 46 5x7s for the multi-needle machines.
One of which is yours, Diane Simmons.
And so yesterday, Alice Levinson said that she would take one, but I need to reach out to Alice. If there's anybody on the live stream that wants one, if you get to us, like if you call us or email us in the next 3 to 4 days before I ship them back.
Are you doing a killer deal?
Yeah, I mean, we'll do the Christmas list price.
I don't know what that was.
Look at your Christmas list.
I don't have it on there.
Oh my God. Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
I'm going to look at your email because you definitely do. So the
Debbie, this is yours. I'm putting it up front.
So if anybody wants one of those, then you can definitely get one at the Christmas list.
I don't think it
price.
was on the Christmas list.
It was.
No, it wasn't. I guarantee you.
Oh, really?
Yep. I just gave a special price to somebody.
Do you remember what you gave as a special price to somebody?
I have to look in special orders.
Okay. And then, should I have Michelle talk about the 10x10 magnetic frame for the Luminaire and the Solaris, or are you qualified?
On that too?
So, the other thing that happened...
It's daytime, and so I'm starting to feel...
The medicine is kicking in.
Okay, let me talk about something.
All right.
today, my shipping shows that I'm going to be getting. I actually called my rep at EE Shank, which is where my Maywood Fabrics and Kimberbell Fabrics comes from. And I said, you just made all my dreams come true. Because all this fabric that I've been waiting for all the cuties kits is coming today. So I am going to work very hard to get all those kits done, and then I'll put them back up again because I think I will. I stayed the other night, cut all these kits, and they're just waiting for those 1 or 2 fabrics that I have not had, including the tan pretty petals, my coconut cream, my striped pink and white. So all of that stuff is going to be coming. So if you've been waiting for cuties kits, or you haven't been able to buy them, or I know people are waiting for all 6 of them, I should be able to be filling all those orders and being able to put them back up because I'll have all of that back in stock again. I have another thing to say. I talked to... What?
You're like, I own the store, Patrick. Be quiet.
I talked to my Kimberbell rep about Oh So Delightful because I do auto ship, so I do a pre-order with them. I will be sending all my numbers in for Oh So Delightful for the embellishment kits and the embroidery designs. They're sending them out next Wednesday, which means I usually get them that Friday. So next Friday, I think I'll have Oh So Delightful embellishment kits and embroidery designs. Fabric kits, they come from a different place. If you are from out of town, I am shipping all your stuff together. So I will not ship until I can marry your embellishment kits and embroidery designs with your fabric kits in one package. Unless you want us to pay shipping for 2. So I'm not positive when I'm going to get those, but I'll reach out. My rep's name is Pandy. Don't you love that?
I love that name. Hey,
her name's Pandora, but I'll reach out to her and say...
that's awesome.
Yeah. I'm going to reach out to her and see when those, and I will give you an update. But those will be shipped together.
Does the 5x7 come with the multi-needle?
It comes with it. Yeah, it comes with it.
Okay.
So you don't have to order it. I have somebody that ordered it because she wants to have 2. One ready to put on, one that's on the machine. She just like...
Okay, so regarding the 5x7s for the multi-needle, they are $149 normal price. There's a national deal right now on those for $89.99. If anybody wants one, I'll do it for $71.04.
Such a random number.
Well, that is our cost plus 20.
We're going to make a little bit of money.
We're going to make a little bit of money, but I happen to have them. I'm sending what I don't need back. But if anybody gets to me in the next couple of days before I send them back, if anybody gets back to me in the next couple of days,
this goes to Abyssal. I need a replacement.
then
Thank you.
Oh, so delightful. Ooh.
then I will get you one
How
at
much
that
for
price.
the 10 by 10? Okay.
All right, wait. I want to talk
Your
about
turn?
this.
Okay, your turn.
So the 10 by 10 magnetic frame for anybody who's upgraded and purchased their bundles here, the 10 by 10 magnetic frame came with your bundle. So just in case, because every now and then somebody's like, I need it. And then they realize they have it. If you bought your bundle here, you got the 10 by 10 magnetic frame. Can you go grab the frame for me? This is not magnetic for multi. This is the 10 by 10 magnetic frame for the Luminaire, the Solaris, and Carol. For your, I think you got the Solaris, you got the 10 by 10 frame. I can't remember if you got the Solaris or the Luminaire, but you got it because you also got the upgrade. What?
Is people who got the Solaris 3 or the Luminaire 3 don't have
So for those of you who either purchased your upgrades elsewhere, because there were a lot of stores that sold the bundle at significantly higher prices, or they sold just the upgrade and didn't include the 10 by 10 magnetic frame. It is normally $999.99. I will do it for $600. So, crazy deal on the magnetic frame. Quite frankly, I don't know what it is about this frame that everybody loves so much.
What?
But everyone who's gotten the frame is like, I love this frame.
It's easy to use. It's stable. You're not going to get pinched. When you put down just a piece of stabilizer, it's easier to handle than it would be in a regular magnetic frame.
It's got all these magnets. So it's more stable, and you don't have to align the magnets, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about it being aligned for your scanning. So, it is powerful. Yes, these magnets are very powerful. So for those of you who purchased Luminaire 3s, Solaris Visions.
Let's answer some of those questions before I disappear. Shannon, yes, it will fit your PR 1055X.
No, this will not fit. The 5x7 would?
Yeah, the 5x7.
Yeah.
That's what she was talking about.
Okay.
Yes, the 5x7 will fit, but you should have gotten one with it. If I buy a hoop, do I get to... Wouldn't that be amazing? You know what Patrick and I talked about? We were like, if we win the $1 billion, we were like...
17.
We were like, we're just going to open up the doors and say, come and get what you want. That's what we were going to do. And then Patrick says he was going to just give everyone machines. Okay. Did I get one? Yes, Debbie, you got one with your multi-needle. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yes, Carol Lombardi, you can add another embellishment kit. Just order away. And that was all the questions.
So, for those of you who purchased the upgrade but did not get the hoop, or who got the Solaris Vision or the Luminaire 3, because this does not come with those machines. Normally $999.99. I looked around yesterday. It seemed like most people were selling them for more than $750. I got 12 I didn't order.
Are you going to put them on the website?
I don't think we can at that
you
price.
have to call. Tell them
It's below map. So long story short, $600 for the 10 by 10 magnetic frame. And I want a second set of frames. Shannon Brott, she's multi-needle, or she's...
I think Shannon was the one that just said she had the PR...
The 1055X. So yeah, Shannon, let us know, because we'll make you a great deal. Those 5x7s, call them $71. Basically half price over MSRP. But
does she want all of them? Because we're doing a brother order.
Yeah, and so tomorrow, like, we'll have a brother deal too tomorrow. So maybe not quite as good as Christmas list prices.
So do we know if we're ever getting our Christmas list hoops?
Yes, we are.
What did Chris say?
Well, long story short, fulfillment from brother has been a challenge. Getting back to our supply chain woes.
And they don't send us the right stuff.
So, they sent us way too many of certain hoops, and then not any of our other hoops. But, so for anybody that wants these frames, I have 12 that I'll be sending back next week. But if you want them at $600, call the store and we'll get them to you. Yeah, like I said, I've talked to other dealers to figure out what people are selling these for. Quite frankly, you guys got a crazy deal on your bundles too. Like, knowing that other dealers are selling the bundles for like $1,700, $1,800, and we were selling them for $1,049 was kind of crazy.
And then everyone told us that dealers were just shipping bundles everywhere.
So yes, if you want the 10 by 10, call the store. Shannon, if you want the 5 by 7, I'll pull one out, and we'll do that. And but I've basically got until probably middle of next week before I get the call tags, and I can adjust my numbers on how many I'm sending back. So I was planning to keep 5 extra of the hoop because we've sold a bunch of the Luminaire 3s and Solaris 3s, and we should reach out to those folks. But we got them. I didn't intend to get them. I didn't intend to pay for them. I'm sending them back, so I'm just going to pass on a great deal to you guys. We make like $100 selling the hoop at that price. So that's how it is. So if you want it, let us know. We'll get it for you.
All right. Do you have anything else to talk about? Duh. If you can hear the
I can
sound of our
arrange
brain,
that.
it was duh. Yes, Debbie.
Lady
I haven't
Fair,
even.
I can
I
arrange for that.
took off early. I didn't fill any orders last night. I know you had placed the orders for the panels, and I think you should be all set with that. What else did we want to talk about?
Do you want to talk kits at all, or
Max this is his 3rd time trying to park. Max is one of our store kids, and he's like, it's taken him. He's doing a horrible job. He's not in the lines at all.
he's trying to back a really
He's
big
trying
truck?
to
He's
back-
in the lines.
Barely.
So,
New class or new arrivals? Okay, Betty. Oh my God, Violet last night when and I laughed so hard. So they hold up cards that say 1 minute left or stop. And so she was in the middle of talking, and when they're in the middle of talking, they'll ask, "Can I finish?" Or like,
may I finish?
"May I finish?" So
or I'd like to finish is actually what she said.
is that what they say? I would
Yeah.
like to finish. It's like a question. Like, I think they ask. I think they say, "May I?" They say, "May I finish?" They held it up. Violet literally puts her head down like this, and she's like, "May I finish?" And it was like totally that tone. I was like, that's what she would, because she's a sassy teenager. That is kind of how she would talk to Patrick or I or her brother.
That normally doesn't go over well.
Yeah, and we would say, "Excuse me, would you like to say that to us again?"
Would you like to redo, or is this where we're going
Yeah.
right now?
But and I was like, "Whoa!" Like, it was really.
Then she tells us last night that they had held up the 1 minute sign, not the stop sign.
Oh, and that's why.
Yeah,
'cause
she's
I
like,
did-
it wasn't even the right time for
I
me
heard
to
her
say
go,
it.
"Oh, sorry," and it was so sweet that she was like, "May I finish?" And then the next thing was like so sweet. It was like, "Oh, sorry, it was habit." That's why she said it's habit. I didn't realize that, but it will serve her well. It'll serve her well later on in life.
Did the February cuties come with the background fabric?
It did not come with the background fabric that was listed in the post in like when you purchased it. Did not come with background
she
fabric.
gets a mulligan.
If you would like background fabric, let me know and I can put together a little background fabric kit for you. I have sent people background fabric. Miss Pam Foster, we have not. I mean, in total, we are waiting for probably like 30 hoops.
I think
They've
it's more
sent
like
us-
48 or 50 hoops, like as I went through the numbers with Chris.
They've sent
yesterday.
us maybe, I think, 8 total, which I have divvied out to the people who purchased them first. So I've not forgotten
Yeah, we have
any
a
of you.
detailed spreadsheet with like the times that you guys ordered the hoops.
Yeah, so I have not forgotten any of you. You'll still get that amazing deal. We were selling them for $59.99. It will be worth the wait, and we are. We open the box and we go, "Oh, we didn't order these," or "Oh, we ordered 40 and we got 4." So that's kind of been our
and the 4
experience.
that we received of the 8x12s had been sent to us on November 18th. When did we get those?
We just got them last week.
We got them last week. So when I was talking to Chris, he's like, "You've gotten 10," and I was like, "I've gotten 4." And then he goes, "Well, we sent you 6 on this day and 4 on this day, and they were both like mid-November." And I'm like, "Chris, the 4 I got last week, are you telling me that box was shipped on.
I don't believe it
on
because it was
November
filled with
18th.
all other stuff.
All the other stuff that we had ordered in September.
It was quilt bars and
Yeah, that was all stuff from the original.
Yeah, we don't
order.
know.
So we just got a box that was shipped to us in November.
Yes, Betty, that is true. You did get an order sent out. Are you going to do Pretty and Posh? I think we're going to do a Pretty and Posh. I think it's going to be a sew along, which means anytime I do a sew along, I usually haven't done it yet. So I'm just like, for the first time, I'm doing it when you're doing it. So that's when I depend on you ladies. I have seen some pictures of people that are posting, and it's really cute. So I want to get that on the calendar and do it. But I think next week we have 2 sew-alongs. We're doing March Cuties, and we are doing Tweetheart. And Patrick and I still haven't put up that video, but that video will go up, the prep for Tweetheart. Does Oh So Delightful come with background fabric? No, it does not. There's no background. Well, I know it comes with fabric for 8 projects, but I'm pretty sure it does not come with the background fabric. I would not, you know, bet my life on it.
Do we have extra Pretty and Posh right now?
Yes, I have extra Pretty and Posh here in the store. Oh, the fabric kits. Margaret, I know you ordered the fabric kits. That is another thing that will be completed today. Hang on, I want to show you one thing.
So I'm going to try to drag her out of here tonight at a reasonable hour because she's not feeling well and she's solo the next 2 days. So there's a lot of stuff arriving today. She's going to hit me when she gets over here. But tonight, there will be a period where I say, no mas, we need to go home. You need
And I'm
a
going to
good
say,
meal.
you know what? I own this store. I own it. I'm just kidding. Okay, this is the sew along tomorrow. So tomorrow's Friday, right? This is the
Oslo
March.
iron? Are you talking about the Oscilla, the
Do you care?
Oliso?
You know what, Annetta? I mean, if you have to have that small iron, I do have that in the store. I would get the Panasonic 360 because it's a little bit bigger, but that iron is like, oh, the best. That's what I use 90% of the time. Okay.
I got to get to work.
So this is our
I-
sew along for
I
tomorrow.
may drag her out of here before all the kits are done tonight.
You should have gotten this design if you bought your design through our store. This should be ready for you at kimberbell.com. So I loaded all of them. If I accidentally missed somebody, please forgive me. But just reach out and just let me know, oh, I didn't get my design, but it should be ready there. If you need a kit, we have the kits. Oh my God, look how cute they are. We're so pro now. It has our little tag on it and everything. I got that label maker, so I love it so much. You can buy the kit for $10. You can buy the kit with the pillow for $20. So go ahead and order that. If you don't get it in time, don't worry. You'll get a recording of the class. So if you buy the kit or the design from us, I send you everything. You get the recording and all that other stuff. Go. Hey, Dragonfly, I figured out that you had actually won something else, and so it's sitting there with your package ready to go. You had won the OESD stabilizer, like the little thing that you like, the sample with all the explanations of when to use it. The class yesterday, that was our Zippy panel class. That was so fantastic. Wasn't that fun? And ladies, I know I struggled a little bit with the guideline marker, and I think what it was is I was projecting the stitches. As soon as I turned off that projected stitch, it was like just line up, line up, line up. So I would recommend don't project and use the guideline. For me, for that, what we were doing, there's probably going to be some instances where you project and use guideline, and it's perfect to use them together. But for what I was doing yesterday, which was the quilting, I should have, like, as soon as I turned off the projected stitch, then I was like, there was too much going on for my little brain. And it was super fun. I just absolutely loved loved the Zippy class. That was so much fun. So this is tomorrow. If you didn't get an invitation and you need one, call the store or email, and I will put you in it. And I think that's it for right now. I think we covered what we can cover. We're going to get to work. Be creative. Make something awesome. The serpentine stitch, wasn't that absolutely beautiful? And it was nice because it was a sewing class. Like all we were doing was sewing, which was super fun. I think people got to use their digital dual-free foot that they hadn't used, their quilt bars, how to put them on. A lot of people have those and never used them before. Yes, Dragonfly Zippy class was recorded. If anyone wants the recording, just email me. I'll send you the recording with my little cheat sheet instructions. So everyone can have that. I think I posted it on YouTube too. So you could just go onto YouTube and just type out Zippy Bag A1. That's what I put. I said Zippy Bag class by A1 Vacuum and Sewing, something like that. But have a great day. I'm going to get to work.